Your Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra may feel private in your hands, but one sideways glance can expose messages, emails, or work details in seconds. The 7 best Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra Privacy Screen Protectors help block those unwanted views without ruining clarity or touch response. Check the description links to compare the right option for your setup. Picture yourself replying to a private message on a crowded train, only to notice someone beside you looking directly at the screen. That everyday problem gives the Wiaocit Privacy Screen Protector its purpose at number 7. Its upgraded privacy coating reduces visibility from side angles, helping keep personal content concealed while preserving a clearer view when you face the display directly. That balance matters because an aggressive privacy layer can protect your information yet make an expensive screen look unnecessarily dark. Wiaocit also uses 9H tempered glass to help defend against scratches, bumps, and routine contact, while its oleophobic surface reduces oily marks and fingerprints that can make the display harder to read. Touch response remains smooth, so swiping, typing, and navigating should still feel natural. The buying lesson here is simple. Do not judge a privacy protector only by how dark it looks from the side. Front-facing transparency matters just as much. Its limitation is also part of its purpose. Sharing your screen with another person becomes less convenient because they may need to move directly in front of it. Wiaocit starts the list with a practical combination of privacy, clarity, and scratch defense, but the next pick tightens the viewing angle for people who regularly handle sensitive information. Your Fold 8 Ultra can quickly turn into a portable office, and that makes screen exposure more serious than a few curious glances. Securing the number 6 position, the Astar Anti-Spy Tempered Glass uses a precise 25-degree privacy angle to restrict what people can see from the sides, while keeping emails, documents, and personal information more visible from the front. This is especially useful in elevators, waiting areas, cafes, or shared workspaces where someone does not need to stand behind you to read a large display. The toughened glass adds another layer of value by helping resist scratches caused by keys, coins, and everyday contact. Responsive touch support also matters on a foldable because multitasking, scrolling, and switching between apps quickly becomes frustrating when a protector introduces lag. A strong privacy filter is not automatically a good one. If it forces you to increase brightness constantly or stare at a dull display, the protection begins to feel like a compromise. Astar aims for a more usable middle ground. You still lose visibility from wider angles, so showing a photo or document to someone beside you may require repositioning the phone. But for users who treat the Fold 8 Ultra as a working device rather than just an entertainment screen, its controlled viewing angle and tougher surface create a focused solution. The next protector changes direction completely, replacing rigid glass with material designed to move with the fold. A folding display should not feel trapped beneath protection that fights against every opening and closing motion. That is why the Levil Flexible Inner Film Protector enters at number 5, with a softer, more adaptable approach. Its flexible nano-TPU construction is designed to support the movement of the inner display without adding the stiffness associated with traditional glass. The anti-spy coating reduces side visibility, helping protect your content in public, while the smooth surface maintains natural swiping and multitasking. One of its more practical advantages is the self-healing layer, which can help minimize the appearance of minor scratches over time rather than leaving every light mark permanently visible. It also provides full-screen coverage and remains case-compatible, making it easier to build a protective setup without having the film interfere with your chosen case. For a foldable device, flexibility is not just about comfort. It can influence how naturally the protector handles repeated movement. The compromise is impact resistance. Nano TPU is better suited to adapting and absorbing everyday surface contact, but it does not deliver the same hard defense as tempered glass during more severe impacts. Buyers who prioritize a natural folding experience may prefer that trade. This is the first option in the ranking that feels truly shaped around the mechanics of the Fold 8 Ultra, yet the next choice expands protection across both displays and puts greater attention on installation accuracy. Few things are more irritating than buying a complete protection kit, installing it carefully, and then discovering trapped dust or uneven alignment. The IMBZBK Privacy Screen Protector takes the number 4 spot because it addresses that frustration while covering both the inner and outer displays. Its 25-degree privacy filter narrows side visibility, helping conceal private messages and sensitive information when the Fold 8 Ultra is open in public. For the folding screen, IMBZBK uses a TPU inner protector designed to tolerate repeated opening and closing. The outer display receives a glass layer that provides stronger scratch resistance, where the phone is more likely to meet pockets, bags, desks, or other objects. The included positioning frames and dust removal tools are not flashy features, but they can determine whether the final result feels polished or frustrating. Privacy strength means little if bubbles, poor alignment, or debris constantly distract you from the screen. Because this is a multi-layer setup for both displays, installation demands more patience than applying one basic film, and the completed package may feel less minimal to users chasing the cleanest possible look. In return, you get fold-friendly inner coverage, tougher outer protection, and controlled viewing from the sides. IMBZBK is the practical choice for buyers who want a more complete system rather than one isolated layer. From here, the list moves toward an even broader kit that also brings the camera area into the protection plan. Privacy Glass normally focuses on the screen and stops there, but the Milum DOI Privacy Tempered Glass at number 3 reaches further. Its package combines a 25-degree privacy coating with materials selected for the different demands of the inner and outer displays. The inner protector uses heat-resistant polymer material intended to handle repeated folding, helping reduce the risk of weaknesses, such as bubbling or creasing, as the device opens and closes. On the outside, 9H+ tempered glass strengthens scratch protection against routine contact and harder surfaces. Milomdoi also includes camera lens protection, turning the package into a more complete defense system rather than a screen-only purchase. Fingerprint resistance helps keep the display cleaner, which matters because smudges become especially noticeable when a privacy layer already controls light transmission. The hidden buying lesson is that one material does not necessarily suit every surface on a foldable. The inner display needs flexibility. The outer screen benefits from a harder barrier. Milum DOI reflects that difference. You will spend more time installing a multi-piece kit than a simple single protector, and each added component creates another alignment step. Still, buyers who want privacy, scratch resistance, fold-friendly inner protection, and added lens coverage in one package may find that extra effort worthwhile. You can check the description link to compare its kit contents and fit with the other finalists. The number 2 option now strips the idea back to everyday comfort, smooth response, and easier installation. Your Fold 8 Ultra holds more than entertainment. It carries conversations, work files, login details, schedules, and personal information you may open dozens of times each day. At number 2, the Liveful Privacy Screen Protector is designed for that constant use, pairing anti-spy tempered glass with a straightforward installation process and responsive touch performance. Side-angle visibility is restricted, helping shield information during commutes, in elevators, or anywhere people naturally stand close to you. Yet privacy is only useful when the protector remains comfortable to live with. Liveful adds an anti-blue light feature for extended screen time, while scratch resistance helps manage the marks and wear that build through daily handling. Smooth touch sensitivity is particularly important here because the Fold 8 Ultra invites frequent gestures, multitasking, typing, and navigation across a large canvas. A protector that interrupts those interactions would quickly become annoying, regardless of how effectively it blocks nearby viewers. Easy alignment also lowers the risk of turning installation into a stressful trial-and-error process. Its weakness appears when viewing from wider angles or under demanding outdoor light, where the privacy glass may slightly reduce perceived brightness and encourage you to adjust the phone's position. That is a familiar compromise with anti-spy glass rather than a flaw unique to this option. For buyers seeking privacy, visual comfort, simple setup, and dependable everyday protection without assembling a complicated kit, LYWHL offers a convincing balance. Only one protector ranks higher, and it earns that position by combining stronger filtering, high light transmission, durable glass, and one of the easiest installation methods in the lineup. The final choice must do more than hide your screen from the side. It needs to protect the display, preserve its premium appearance, and avoid making installation feel like a high-stakes experiment. The SSLOTSCASE Anti-Scratch Protector claims number 1 by bringing those priorities together in one well-rounded package. Its 28-degree anti-spy design blocks wider side views, making private information harder to read for people nearby, while highlight transmission helps maintain a clearer display when you look directly at it. That distinction is crucial. A privacy protector should conceal your content from strangers, not make you feel like you are viewing your own screen through a permanent shadow. The 9H+ tempered glass construction adds durable resistance against scratches, bumps, and normal contact, supporting the protector's role as both a privacy layer and a physical barrier. Then there is the auto-alignment tray, which simplifies positioning and helps reduce the uneven placement mistakes that can ruin an otherwise good protector. This makes a SSLOTSCASE especially appealing if you want reliable coverage without carefully judging every edge by hand. Stronger privacy control still affects screen sharing from broad angles, so another person may need to move directly in front of the display to see it clearly. That trait is expected and directly tied to the feature you are buying. By preserving front clarity, strengthening scratch defense, and reducing installation difficulty, SSLOTSCASE delivers the most complete everyday experience in this ranking. For the 7 best Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra Privacy Screen Protectors, the most well-rounded choice goes to the SSLOTSCASE Anti-Scratch Protector because it combines strong privacy filtering, durable tempered glass protection, clear visibility, and easier installation into one complete package. For buyers who prioritize foldable-friendly flexibility, the LYWHL Flexible Inner Film Protector stands out, with its flexible material designed for repeated folding and smooth everyday use. The Wiaocit, Astar, and Milum DOI options are great for buyers focused on different privacy angles, while IMBZBK and LYWHL Privacy Screen Protector offer strong balances between clarity and protection. Links to all protectors mentioned are available in the description below. Share which privacy feature matters most for your Fold 8 Ultra setup, and keep exploring more guides that help you choose accessories with a smarter approach.